the people who run certain aspects of the practices there are definitely some of the best thought leaders you'll find in the industry. They know how to get you from where you are to where you want to go. The conversation is again, it's one of those things of it depends. It's very much the Canadian marketplace still is very built off relationships, and it's such a small industry that a lot of people know everybody else, so everybody knows everybody. Yeah. I run into all sorts of different people in different parts, segments, different areas. Okay. So it's a little hard for me to say this company here, these will be your thought leaders. I would be asking these questions about what is the problem you're looking to solve, what is the outcome you're looking for, and then how do we build a solution from there. And then once I know that, I would then help you with these are who you need to bring to the table to help you solve that problem.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you've kind of broken things up, like in your conversation about some of the things you do in terms of DevOps and Agile. We're kind of looking at a broad-based requirement because, different companies are going to need different things. And so, we're trying to figure out how to play a little bit at scale with, different partners. So that's kind of the thinking. And so it sounds like for particular areas, you've got companies that you would point us or client companies to. For scale, Scalar might be one, and then you'd have other resources that you might be able to bring on. Okay. Well, that's good. Is there anything that we should have asked and did not? Anything else that you want to just make sure we understand?
Just thinking, from a perspective of ensuring that you've got the right partners to get what you need to do done at the right price point with the right set of capabilities, it comes back to it depends exactly what you're wanting to do. When you say VARs in this industry at the moment, they're still dealing very heavily with that hardware and software channel. And because they're dealing heavily with that, it's what I call traditional data center infrastructure, put a server in a rack and connect the wire at the back of it. That type of delivery is still quite prevalent, and most of the VARs are still operating in that manner. And there's a just very much smaller subset of people who are doing more interesting stuff. If you're looking, as I say, for AWS resources, it all comes down to finding the right partner to solve the right business problem in the right area. At scale within the larger organizations, you see a little bit of everything. And the CGIs of this world and companies like that will operate as like massive consulting companies and come in and they'll put bums on seats and help with large transformations and all this kind of things. They do exist and they come in and do those things. How effective they are often depends on whether you've asked the right questions for them to solve. And then it's one of these things where we're kind of studying around what exactly you're looking to do. But in terms of providing a general set of services across multiple disciplines in an SMB space especially, then Scalar would be a good choice, would be one of my top recommendations in that space. And if you need other people who are competitors to them who can deliver a similar level of service, I can provide you others that operate in a similar manner, but they would be my first go-to place to ask the kind of things that you're asking. That make sense?
Makes sense to me. Joe, you're still on?
Yes, you all went quiet.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was on mute. What I took away from your comments was that for that general set of services across kind of different customer sets, Scalar would be a good place to start, but that for specialized services, we may want to talk to some other, more focused partners to kind of augment that. So yeah, that's helpful.
Okay, cool. I'm glad I could help.
Yeah. Peter, good talking to you, and have a great weekend.
Yeah, you too. Thanks, guys.
Okay, bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you.